to show up on the camera. You can't make fun of me, alright? Okay? Bro, look how chopped I am.
Look how chopped I am right now. My dry skin is so bad right now. I need to moisturize more. So, end of the year review for the channel. I don't really have like a script or anything for this. I'm just gonna wing it because we do nothing but improvise on this channel. I don't need no script. I can just do this. You may have noticed webcam quality is a lot nicer. That is because I got a new webcam. You know, it's because I want to use a webcam for some videos. Okay, like normally this does not look as bad. It's just been really bad the last few weeks. My dry skin, it's been flaring up like a motherfucker. So I'm trying to get that treated. Yeah, coming up to nearly 8 months since I restarted doing content on the channel. And since then, I think I feel like I've really gotten comfortable with the content that I'm releasing. You know, we have the Mondays where we do the Garden Warfare 2 content. We have the Wednesdays where we do like Limbus content and whatever. Friday is variety, and if I can't think of anything, then I just do like another Limbus video, for example. That is all well and good. You know, I still enjoy that content, and I'm going to continue making that content going into the next year. However, I do think next year for the channel, I would like to try going into trying different ideas for content, not just like general gameplay stuff. I have the idea of doing rankings. I have the idea of doing like reviews. These are some aspects that I would like to experiment with moving into 2026, you know. Trying out that kind of different content. We'll see how it goes. I'll certainly give it a go. Another thing as well, we're almost done with the Limbus. Okay, look, we're nearly caught up with Limbus, so let's delve into what's going to be happening from there. I have a few videos I want to do before I move on from Limbus, because obviously at the time of recording, I only have the Intervalo to go, and obviously next week we are getting Kanto 9. So I have been thinking of what I'm going to do once we're caught up with that and we move on to Kanto 9. So the general idea is we go through, we finish Kanto 9, and we can make a start on Ruina. Can't guarantee that Ruina will stay as an actual series because truthfully I'm not a huge fan of like deck building games like the Pokemon TCG or Yu-Gi-Oh, like for example, and I know Library of Ruina has a lot of those aspects to it, so I can't guarantee that I'll stick with Ruina simply for the gameplay aspect, but I will give it a good try. I think I'll definitely see if I can get into it for content. Garden Warfare 2 is still going to be going on. It's just that I think now Friday uploads isn't exclusively going to be for like gameplay. There is something else I want to do for Fridays though next year. I want to play the FNAF games. That's something I want to do. I want to play through the entire FNAF series next year. I've already got FNAF 1. I've got that. We already know we have FNAF VR because I did like a video or two on FNAF VR. I think I just did one. So we can get FNAF going, which I'm not just going to do as like a let's play. I kind of plan on having that be like a big like supercut thing where I just edit it to make it, you know, more entertaining because everyone and their nan has already played those games. So, you know, there's that. We're going to get that going. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to experiment more with the channel. So, how was 2025 for me personally? I'm going to be honest. This is probably one of, if not the most challenging years I think I've ever gone through in my life. I've lost a lot this year. Like, literally like a week ago, we just lost one of our animals. I promise you that is not another dead animal, by the way. My cat is just sleeping. I've had quite a lot of emotional stuff going on, even just outside that I won't really get into. There's one definite thing that has kept me going through all of that, and that is just doing content, like genuinely. Sitting down here, making myself look like a dumbass, just playing games, really just putting passion into something I enjoy. Is YouTube allowed me to redirect my attention to something creative, which really helped me to distract myself from a lot of that and allow me to properly sit back and think upon everything that's transpired this year. But yeah, honestly, there's not much else I can really say. Like, again, review style content. I have a few videos in mind for what I want to review. Obviously, in the background, you know, because I don't just fully focus on YouTube. I focus on YouTube for like maybe 2 hours a day. The rest of my time is just spent with talking with friends, family, going out, and playing games. So, games that I'm playing in the background that I'm not going to be recording, I would happily do reviews for. I think there's a lot of games that I really want to get into, and a lot of games I really want to talk about, so I would like to try experimenting with that down the line next year. With that, I think I've covered like pretty much all of the bases that I wanted for this small video. This is going to be a weird video, I think, but I don't know. I feel like the best way to end the year is just talk about what you want to do, talk about what happened this year, and just talk about how you're going to do better with the dawn of a new year. I'm very thankful for the small community that I've managed to build up in what is essentially a short amount of time. We've gotten like 220 subscribers within 8 months. You lot are on a madness, and I can't thank you enough. You're probably sick and tired of me saying it, but like genuinely, it means a lot to me if even one video I upload is able to reach someone and they can sit down, you know, whether they're just come off of school or work, or they just want to throw on something while they eat dinner or whatever, you know, it means the world for a small channel to even just have one person checking their content out. And yeah, I guess with that, I'm finished with like my little discussion. This will probably be going up on like Friday, you know, just after Christmas, so I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. I'm probably going to be recovering from a hangover by the time this is uploaded. Look forward to the new year. I definitely am. Take care of yourselves, and thanks for listening to my little ramble. Thanks as always for watching. Take care. Fare thee well.